Alright, ready for this? Check that out. Might be a little bit too much. Let me... Over here. I'm working on getting a new setup. There we go. It's perfect. I'm looking at... So, secret. My camera doesn't have a front-facing screen, which makes aligning myself to the camera very inconvenient. What I have ended up resorting to is packing a mirror in most places that I need to go to so I can actually see what's on the screen. So a lot of times I hold it at arm's length, which ends up meaning most of my shots are like selfie length because I'm holding the mirror to see what's going on in the background. I get it. It serves its purpose now. I would like to upgrade in the future, but unfortunately, all I have is this right now. Though, I'm not complaining. I guess I am complaining. I'm not complaining, I'm happy with how it is. It's just a recognition of the limitations of the hardware that I have. So anyway, hi. Welcome to another video. I just got these new light boxes, so I'm very happy I have the opportunity to light my room more effectively. Even though it is a very small room, at least lighting can be improved, which will allow me to record videos later in the evening. And as the sun is setting, I don't have to worry about a video getting really, really dark. If you watched my song challenge video, it got really dark towards the end there, and then the clip at the very, very end was actually a clip from the beginning. So it was a little bit lighter. So it cycled. There was no consistency in the lighting. I just couldn't deal with that any longer. So here we are. I have two light boxes, although I'm only using one because this room is really small. I just finished up with the movie that I've been on set for the past couple of weeks. And that has been a really great experience. I've enjoyed it a lot, but man, it took up so much time. I was just sitting there every single day, to some extent stressing out because I wasn't doing anything. My job was quite literally to stand in. So I would stand here and they would just move the lights around to make sure all the lighting was good, and then I would leave and they would have the lead actor come in. There were a couple of scenes that I was actually in for, but man, it was really cool to see all the behind the scenes. It was another constant reminder of how much I love working on my own projects, because during that time I could sit on my laptop and I could work on some graphic design work here and there, but every single time I knew I couldn't pull out a camera and start recording stuff or tell someone what to do and orchestrate something. It was me just at the bottom of the totem pole, and that's difficult for me. Not that I feel it necessary for me to be in control at all times, but I just really like flexibility. I like the option to do what I want, when I want. And there's reasoning behind that, which I can get into some other time. Anyway, I'm just very glad that that's over. I'm very glad to have had the experience, and I am thrilled and excited to be moving forward. This next couple of weeks, I'm working with a client on a user interface design thing, so I have a ton of sketches and mock-ups that I'm working on, and I'll be going in and actually designing the user interface and user experience of a website. That is going to be really, really incredible and fun, and I am eagerly anticipating getting thrown into that project and working in depth on it. I got a mic stand as well. The mic's not on, which is kind of silly. I should probably have it on right now, but you know what? Right now I have this mic. I don't have a shotgun mic for my camera, but that's what I'd like to have. So up until that point in time, I'm just going to use this off camera, like here. I think that's probably out of shot. So I can talk and it should pick it up just fine. I can't wait to have a studio. I can't wait to have a place to work. Every single time I was on these movie sets, I was just sitting there thinking, I love having all this room to work on something. I love being able to just spread out and put stuff over there and put stuff over here, and they had huge walls of green screens that I could just so many different opportunities and things to do with space. Unfortunately, I have no money for space right now, so I am completely content with where I am for the time being, but it just makes me more eager with anticipation for the future. If you guys want to see actual behind the scenes footage from the movie set and everything, my Instagram stories are definitely the place to go. But since it's already gone, what happens is I save all of that footage, and I've actually just uploaded the past week of Instagram stories to my second channel. So if you're interested, you can check that out and then actually get to see what everyone else sees on my Instagram stories. I'm pretty happy with how they are. I enjoy it. It's very casual, and just there's something so relaxing about that format because I don't have to worry about editing together and standardizing music production and all this stuff. I just get to go in and share something, and I love that. So honestly, Instagram stories are definitely where you're going to be seeing a lot of vlogging type content. Everything here is going to have a purpose. I love purpose. I just finished writing some scripts and everything or not necessarily scripts, but outlines for videos that I'm going to be posting on Class with Jaren. I have a lot of videos there that I need to start making, and the course of the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be recording a lot and starting to upload content to that channel pretty regularly. This channel is going to be, again, entertainment focused, but that channel is very education focused, and I want to take some risks there. One thing that I've found for me personally is that I don't often share a lot of me, and not necessarily, I don't really know how to explain that. I have a very professional facing relationship with the internet. I don't post personal stuff on Facebook. I don't post personal stuff anywhere online, maybe a couple Facebook Messenger chats. But for the most part, I keep everything inside. I keep everything in personal relationships, and I'm not the kind of person to go on Twitter and start ranting about politics or something. But I do have opinions on a lot of things that I feel warrants some addressing sometimes. And okay, let me explain. I really value perspective. I value perspective in everything. I think that there's always no, it's not even I think. There are always two sides to a story, and typically many more than two sides. And one of the things I really try and do is take a look at every single one of those perspectives and come forward with some sort of measured resolution, or at least addressing the situation in whole, without just blatantly looking at one side and saying, okay, the other side is wrong. And this could be politics, this could be education, this could be life experiences, or just general misconceptions about history, anything really. And one of the Class with Jaren channels or video series is going to be called Perspective or Frame of Reference. I haven't completely decided on a title yet, but that series is really exciting for me because soon I will be posting a lot of videos that have more of an in-depth purpose, something that I feel like gets to a heart of a situation, whereas most of my content, for the most part, on all of my social networks tends to be a little flighty. It tends to be lightweight and fun and upbeat, which has its merits, of course, but doesn't always reach to my heart all the time. So that's about it. I am very excited for the future, as always, because I am painfully optimistic, and yeah, I'm just really thrilled to be back again in freelance / entrepreneurial mode, and I am eager to start sharing some more content with you guys. By the way, I'm working on a poster set right now, and I'm planning on hyping this up for a while. I want to actually get some newsworthy traction on it and release a Kickstarter for it, and I'm saying it to you to help establish it as a product, just like I did with my iOS sticker pack. I want this to be a professional and fully polished product, which I hope to regard as the standard of all of my content to some extent. But I'm working on these space posters, so they're going to be of different things in space, to some extent stylized, but then also, scaled proportionately and everything. And I'm going to be releasing sets of posters and start selling them on my website. It's a process, so everything's not up and running yet. I'm looking at a couple months still, but it's something that's really exciting for me. And if you want to see more of that information, subscribe to my newsletter. This next month's newsletter, that will be April's newsletter, is going to have a lot of information about those posters. And it's just, everything is so exciting all the time. Don't know what else to say. Thanks a lot for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, you should, and also click the little bell icon, then you'll be notified when I upload videos. Thanks for watching.